The word Guru means the remover of our darkness. A Guru is someone who not only teaches us about the divine, about peace, about love, but who actually gives us that experience of it. In the West, many times people will translate the word Guru as teacher, but it's not a teacher. Yes, he also teaches us. But the example that I always give is if you took a class in oceanography from the most brilliant oceanography teacher, you would learn everything there is to know about life under the ocean. You'd learn what the ocean is made out of. You'd learn how wide the ocean is, how deep the ocean is. But no matter how long the class was and no matter how brilliant the teacher was, at the end of the class, you'd still be dry. The best oceanography teacher in the world cannot actually make you wet simply by speaking to you about life under the ocean. That's a teacher. But a guru gives us the experience. So if a guru were giving a class in oceanography, staying with the metaphor, not only would you learn about life under the ocean, but by the time you got out of that class, you'd be dripping wet. So a guru doesn't have to be in human form. A guru can be in any form. A guru can be formless. It can be a direct connection to the divine. But what's important is that with that guru, our darkness is being removed. Darkness of ignorance, darkness of ego, darkness of fear, darkness of inner violence. And that we're not only getting a teaching, but that we're also getting a touch, an experience. When we read books, we get the teaching, but we're not getting the experience. So whatever form the guru's in, he or she or it gives us that experience.
Swamiji, you said expectations, of course, lead to misery. You expect too much, you're disappointed, you're annoyed, you're anguished. So, understood that, but how do you practice trying to shut down? How do you practice where you don't expect too much or too much of people?
When I say expectations, without expectation, you can't reach anywhere. You need a degree, you have to go to school, you have to go to college. You need that fire, you need that expectation that I want to be here. To be here, you have to work for it, you have to desire for it. It's not that desire is bad, expectation is bad. So why they say not to expect, but to accept? Because it's not the expectation of the desire itself. You need desire. Desire is such a fire which can take you everywhere. But the problem is, once we have the desire, we work for the desire, we work with that expectation, but if we don't get it, then what? They say, have the desire, have that, but don't get attached to the fruit of it. Will happen, not happen, work again. Not to blame others for that. Go back, work on yourself, see the whole plan again. Why this went wrong? I had put my 100%, but still, I had to be there, but still, it means go back, work out again on yourself. Not to condemn others, and not to criticize others, not to criticize the stars, not to blame the stars, and not to feel broken and shattered. Yes, You will feel low, did everything, did my best, but still not reach there. Again, stand up and work again. It means getting attached to the fruit of it is not good. Desire itself is not that. If there's no desire, you will not do anything. It's the desire that this temple has been created. Desire that our children can have Indian culture. They can have a connection to God. They can have that grounding, that anchoring, that they can everywhere, wherever they are. Not only in this corner here, but wherever they are, they can have that light. They can have that connection. They can have that grounding. That desires were there 30 years ago, 25, 27 years ago. And today you are. But sometimes when we are on the way of achieving, attaining this, or reaching there, problem is we become so much attached to it. Rather than living in the presence, we forget that we have to live. Not expecting the fruit in the future. We have to live now. Live the present. Put your 100%. Give your 100%. Fulfill your duties with integrity and sincerity. And at the same time, then leave the rest. Leave the rest. And you will see it through.